All right, so different kind of project that we have today. I'm changing the strings on a guitar for my cousin Stephanie, and I told her she could have this guitar if she wanted to learn. That's a good sound in the background. So the issue with this is it's beat up. That's not really an issue. I've done projects with it where I made other pickups. This is the under saddle pickup right here, and that one worked fine. I did make another pickup that worked in it for a minute, and then I gave up on that idea. It's got my name written in there somehow, and the major issue is bridge pins. There's only 4 bridge pins, and I remember buying these like 15 or 16 years ago. This thing has been hanging on the wall 8 years untouched. It had dust that thick on it. So I cleaned that up, but I was like, well, Stephanie, I don't know. I'm going to have to find some bridge pins. And I could have ordered them, but I was like, you know what? I got this. So, looking at the floor and my awesome inside socks, I 3D printed some bridge pins. So let's see if these come off without breaking. Try not to touch. All right, so they turned out pretty good. I think they'll work. And the next thing is a string winder. I cannot find my regular string winder, so I made one that will go attached to my drill. So in approximately 24 minutes, well, it takes a minute to heat up, but I'm about to have an electric string winder. So trying not to show my mess at the kitchen table. It's a disaster, as always. But I'm going to go try these out. Let's see how they work. All right. Got my W1RCP Nut House shirt. If you know, you know. If you don't know, be careful when you comment. All right, so can't find my sandpaper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this cast aluminum Minecraft sword that I made. My student designed it, and I took his design and then did lost foam casting. But I can't find my sandpaper, so what I'm going to do is just take this. This is the bridge pin. I printed it with a brim, and you can see the brim here. Not a lot of surface area to contact, but I do want these to be a little bit smoother. Well, that worked actually quite well. I don't know what happened here. This is supposed to be anodized, and I think it's just burnt. Straight up burnt. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong in that. I haven't even posted any videos on me anodizing. There are some great videos out there. Mine's going to be on what not to do, I guess, because I've not been successful. I got something back there that looks like it worked, but I haven't measured it yet. And I tried the continuity test, and that didn't do anything either. But you can see that whatever finish or not finish is on this is rubbing off. So makes a great sanding stone, I get, or sanding metal, so to speak. All right, so now we're going to open the strings. I bought my cousin 10s. Probably good for a beginner. Probably going to sound like crap on this guitar, but she's just learning, so she doesn't really, I don't think she's worried about being a connoisseur. But these are color-coded. I know that solid brass is the big one. That's the E string. Yes, I'm just throwing this on the guitar because it's not my Martin. This is a beater guitar. And you could tell the size, when you're colorblind, you have to tell the size by the size of the string. So that's an E. This one's a B. That's more substantial. This is the G, G string. This is A, and this is D. All right, so I got these organized all over the table now. All right, I'm gonna put the bridge pins in. Hopefully in the next 20 minutes or so, the electric string winder will be done, and then I can show you how to change strings with 3D printed parts, which is really the purpose of this video, is 3D printed parts. So the bridge pins, doing a comparison side by side, they're a different color. Yeah, they're a different color. But height-wise, I made mine, it looks like maybe a millimeter taller. Yep, so maybe a millimeter taller. Maybe. The string guide looks like it is spot the heck on. And as far as size, I mean, that's almost a perfect square right there. So, pretty proud. Let's swap. As far as fit goes, we'll put the plastic ones that I made. I bet these are plastic too. I bet they're nothing special. I think even this nut is just old. I don't think it's anything special. I think it's what came with this guitar, if I'm not mistaken. I did drop this in a parking lot like 15 years ago. And that's where some of these, especially that one, that's where that came from. And when I dropped it, it was because my kid was, shoot, it was long, how long ago did I say? He was 3, he's 16. So as far as fit goes, it looks like that one, no, they're galling just a little bit. So that's probably gonna be okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get some stringy dingies on here. Guess what? A banana's missing. I ate it. We are doing the over-under method. So I go over 1 turn and then under for the remaining turns. That's just how I change guitar strings. But let's see how the 3D print. I expect there to be some slippage. I don't have a tuner, but I'm gonna guess that that's pretty close to an E. Check my math. It works. These are not meant to be pushed and jammed in there. They really just hold pressure against the ball of the string against the bridge through the bridge pin hole. So I'm gonna wait because I don't wanna have super extra arthritis, but I think this dog is gonna hunt. Fresh off the printer, another part. Not really a part, this is more of a tool. I printed this way. Probably a bad idea. It is 100%, no, this is only 50% infill. The thing that I think the issue I think that we're gonna run into is that the rotational, oh man, words escape me. Happens all the time. The torsion, is that the right word? I think that the torsion is going to cause this to go and disappear, but we're going to try it out. We're going to set this to low so that we don't, I mean, that'll probably get it done faster, but let's do the annoying strings first. So we'll get the E string, that is the what do you call this? The high E. We're going to thread this in and try this new tool out. All right, I usually pull it back about 1.5 frets worth on the big strings. And then I hold this in place. And let's see. You gotta have the direction right or you... Nope, that's loosening. Holy crap. Always wanted one of these. Okay. Once you go a couple of rounds, you can pull that and get it out of the way. I also have a string on here for the strap. I had a strap button. I think I robbed it and sold it to somebody. Most likely that's the case. But this works. I think I'm going to have to put this on printables. Hey, man, we used to have to go to the store. We used to have to go to the store to buy stuff. Like, to get that, you might find one at a pawn shop, not on a Sunday. It just happens to be a Sunday. I'll do one more on cam, then I'll finish this up and tune the guitar. And I think that's 3D printing to, I called it repair guitar. Technically, it's not really a repair as much as it. Well, you be the judge. Is it a repair or is it just maintenance? So I did eat more bananas. Oops. And that one's going to have to get eaten too because it's trying to escape. But as you can see, strings clipped and nice and clean. The guitar strap, I don't know if I'll be able to find it in the time allotted to dial, but the string winder did a fantastic job. And if I have to print another one, it was like 24 cents. So that's awesome. Strings are on there. Guess what? Look at there. 3D printed bridge pins. Fantastic. And it's almost in tune. But I don't have a tuner right now. I don't know where it is. I haven't played guitar in a year. Hey, while I'm at it, I should 3D print some picks. Can't play guitar without picks. So I made a J for my cousin's name, which is totally not a J. It's an S. I'm an idiot. What was I thinking? That's her daughter's name. It worked. 3D printed pics with the wrong letter on them. It worked. I'll make you some with an S.